we're going to go live on the YouTube and we're going to start right away.
Are we gonna have the dance party at the opening ceremony?
Yes. Oh no, yeah, that's the date that I wanted to discuss. Because we wanted to have it on 29th. We don't have anything on 29th planned as of yet. So I think we kick in with the dance. All right, so we have 9 people waiting. I'm admitting them all. Hey, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to our planet-wide hackathon. How you guys doing? You all can actually unmute your microphones. Please beware that if you have any background noise or anything like that, please keep it mute. If you would like to speak, just unmute, speak, and mute again. So we have also lots of new people here. We're going to start with the introductions again. So please keep it short. We just do your name and which country you're from and which community you represent. So these 3 things: your name, which country you're from, and which community you represent. If you don't represent any of the community, or you have the project behind you, just say something who you have behind you. All right, so we're going to start with today we have our co-hosts, by the way, Elon and Natalia as well. So they're my co-hosts. So we start with myself, and then we move to co-host. My name is Elena Sinelnikova. I'm a founder of CryptoChicks nonprofit organization, and I here represent the planet-wide hackathon community. There you go. Natalia, go ahead.
Hi guys, I'm Natalia Amelin. I'm from Toronto. I'm co-founder of CryptoChicks and represent also the worldwide CryptoChick community.
Elon.
Hi guys, my name is Elon and I work for DAOstack. I'm responsible for a product that runs essentially decentralized hackathons, which we will use later on in this hackathon. And yeah, excited to be here.
Awesome. Stefan.
Hi, my name is Beatrice. I'm representing Steven, who is at work. I'm his mom. He asked me to join this, so he's a student in coding and programming.
Awesome.
Great.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're from the USA, Oregon State.
USA, Oregon. Thank you,
Yes.
and welcome. Okay. Ambassador Overend.
Yes.
Hi, I'm from the future and I represent IEPCO, which is International Electronic Publishing. I'm currently using coordinates for Toronto, but with space-time travel, you never know what's coming next. And I'm happy to be here.
Awesome. Thank you, Ambassador. Carl.
I'm Carl Fravel. I'm in New Orleans, Louisiana, USA. I represent the Decentraland Conference Center.
Thank you. Sina.
Hi, I'm Sina. Sorry, I just had a difficult time joining because I didn't realize the Zoom joined a little late. Anyway, so I don't know what I'm supposed to be describing about myself. So I'm based.
Oh, this is your name. When your name, which country you're from, like city, country, and who you represent. Like if you represent any community or the project.
Yeah. So I'm from Toronto, and I have a team with 2 other developers, and we're trying to make a project that is related to tracking hotspots in Toronto.
Awesome. Thank you, Sina. Ruthie.
Hi, everyone. I'm Ruthie. I'm from the New York City area, and I'm representing my team FACO, which stands for Fight Against Coronavirus.
Awesome. Thank you. Lucia.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lucia, and I am the founder of Emerge, and we are here to support the planet-wide hackathon community. Big supporter of Crypto Chicks as well, and I'm calling in from Honduras.
Honduras. Thank you, Lucia. And Juliana.
Hello, everybody. Just, yeah, works. My name is Juliana Yenisihina, and I'm originally from Russia, but now I'm based in Canada. I've got an extensive experience on capital, global market, invest strategy, and IT business processes. And here I represent my purpose is to attract attention to unique technology algorithm, which could basically help stand by against the crisis COVID-19, which I called UNIVERS.AI.
Thank you. And where are you from? Where are you calling from?
From Canada. Yeah, now from British Columbia, so it's quite early in the morning.
Okay, thank you for joining. Thank you. And Adriana, I just saw that she, and this is very late for her. Adriana, what time is it there now? 1 a.m. Thank you so much for joining.
That's okay.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm on my way to bed.
Thank you for joining. So please just say your name, where you're from, and which community you represent.
I'm Adriana. I'm from Brazil, but I live in Sydney, Australia. And I represent blockchain professionals, Bitcoin Sydney. I'm also a member of BitForward. I don't know if Daniel is in the call.
And he's not yet.
Not yet. Maybe too late for Daniel.
Yeah, I think for him it's 3 a.m.
Yes, or 4. Thank you, Adriana. Thank you for joining. So who's next? Emily.
Hello. Actually, it's not Emily, it's my daughter, Emily. My name is Victor. Yeah.
Victor, nice to meet you, Victor.
Yeah, my name is Victor. I'm from Moscow, and I'm here, you know. I'm a project owner and looking for some new experience and maybe looking for a team for my project.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Victor. And Daryl.
Okay, here I am. I'm Daryl. I'm a private investor based in Canada, and I do investments through my company, Fiddlehead Ventures. And I was very nicely asked by Elena to be a community leader and judge. So that's why I'm here.
Yeah, guys, we have a judge here, Mona. So yes, welcome, please, Daryl. Yes, behave, exactly. Sarah.
So, hi, my name is Sarah, and I'm from the United States, and I represent the coronavirus visualization team.
Thank you so much, Sarah. And whereabouts from United States you are?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Welcome. Jalal.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Jalal. I'm from Egypt. I work for a business consultancy. Its name is NGO Business Consultancy. Our program is implementing our marketing strategy and the awareness of COVID-19 in 2020 and 2021.
Awesome. How are you doing with the COVID-19 in Egypt?
Not so good.
So lots of people that sick?
It's not so much people as Gulf and Europe, but it's increasing while the rest of the world is decreasing in numbers.
I see. Thank you so much for joining. So guys, today I think this is the all for the, if I forget someone, please just unmute your microphone and go ahead. But I think I got everyone. Thank you so much for being here.
How about Sarah?
I think Sarah, yeah. So we said Sarah introduce herself, and she represents the visualizing COVID-19 community.
Sorry, guys, I missed.
Yes.
I also represent my neighborhood. So I'm an ambassador for Ossington North in Toronto.
Awesome. Thank you, Ambassador. we're going to talk about today. Oh, we have also just Mustafa joined. So Mustafa, when you're ready, you can just unmute your microphone and represent yourself. I'm not sure if your microphone is working. It's not showing on my screen. So we got you here today because we need some, brainstorming and help in raising the funds. We're right now in the middle of raising prize funds for our hackathon. So if you, so more we share the information about our hackathon, more people know, more chance we have to bring funds into it. So please go ahead. So there is a link on the Discord, the marketing document that we share. I also will post it here in the chat. So please go ahead, share this link, not only this link, but the content of this link, share it with your community on your social media. So more people will bring in, more funds we will have. So we're working right now with a couple of sponsors that's willing to give us money for the prizes, but we need, of course, we need more, and we need more ideas. So one of the ideas that we developed to actually join people who would like to ask our keynote speakers a question, so to have them join to Zoom meeting for the small payment. Of course, for you all who participate in our hackathon, for all community leaders, we will have this Zoom call for free, but for people who want to join from outside, we would like to sell tickets to actually, if they would like to ask Vitalik, Ben Gorzel or Paul Brody a question. So we're going to join them for the prize, and then this money going to go towards the prize fund. So this is one of the ideas. If you have more ideas, let me know, unmute your microphone, say so, think about that. We also would like to kick in our hackathon, and we already have the opening ceremony lined up from our keynote speakers. And unfortunately, I have trouble sharing the Google Calendar. So for some reason, it doesn't work. So for you, when you go to the Google Calendar right now, it just show that, busy time, but it doesn't show the detail of the meeting. I will figure it out. We will figure it out. Our tech team will figure it out. And so for our first speech on May 30th will be Vitalik, then followed by Ben. And on Sunday on 31st will be Paul Brody from Ernst & Young. So he's going to talk about the Nightfall, which is the private records in the business that Ernst & Young developed. And we're also working on the panel idea between them three. And for now, we have two possibilities. So this is either the digital communities on digital communities. So that's it. So the digital community as the panel topic. And another one is longevity, because they all also interested in longevity and can give us a very lots of information about that, and maybe something that we can use in the ideas of developing this hackathon projects. All right, so these are the ideas. We're looking for the moderators who would be very entertaining and knowledgeable in the topics, either digital communities or the longevity. So let us know if you have any ideas, can connect us with someone. It's this is what
I had
we
an
ask.
idea.
All right.
We could approach the Canadian Opera Company that is based in Toronto and direct them to GitHub and say, we would like to commission a opera piece using phrases found on GitHub, and leave them to get back to us. We won't interfere, but tell them we would like an opera performance. And instead of people greeting one another with traditional terminology, we have them say, I have spawned on the server. This is kind of GitHub talk. So instead of them saying, if it was Puccini or something, saying something like, "Oh, my dear, I am glad that you are here," she would sing back, "Yes, I have just spawned upon the server." So I think it would be renewing for the Canadian Opera Company to have a new perspective on what opera could be. So there'd be huge benefits for the opera community. And it would also introduce our hackers to a wider way of thinking about the apps that they're producing.
Thank you for this
Yeah.
idea. So we, this is very interesting, and we need to think about some like technical implications of that, because since we're using the Discord and it's already, I think it's already programmed in there. I'm not sure
It is a
how
good
it would be.
idea.
Yeah. Oh, Ashok, so you're here as well. Thank you so much for joining. Yes. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Hello.
Where are you from?
I'm from Algeria.
Algeria.
Yes.
It's great to have you here. Thank you. And do you represent any community or the project?
I can't hear you. I don't know why.
Do you represent any community of the project? Yeah, Ashok, unfortunately, she cannot hear us. So Mustafa, if you can unmute your microphone and also introduce yourself, it would be awesome.
Hello.
Hello. Yes. Hi. Where are you from?
From Egypt.
From Egypt. It's great. So we already have Jalal from Egypt and Mustafa from Egypt. Do you represent any project or community here?
I have a project, but actually I'm working individual.
Awesome.
And my project is develop something that could be a platform for working, for remote working, and provide more solutions than Slack and Google, Microsoft Teams, stuff like that.
Thank you,
I think if
Mustafa.
we, that's it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Yes, but going back to the opera, it's a very good idea. Maybe let's discuss it as well, how it like technically is possible, and also how we can bring more people and maybe more prize funds using this idea. Thank you, Ambassador, for that idea. I just posted in the chat the Hack Media, SOS Hack Media, which is the file that you can actually copy paste information from and share on your social media. And we ask you to do that so we can get more visibility and more participation, and therefore more prize funds to fund your project, guys.
I think you need to do a send on that message. It hasn't shown up here yet.
Okay, maybe. Okay, I just posted it to everyone in the waiting room, which is kind of no one. There you go. Thank you so much. Thank you, Carl, for letting me know. Okay, so that, yeah, so if you have any idea, again, you can unmute your microphone, let us know of what you think, like how we can bring more people, more funds into the into our hackathon, so so our community can benefit, like all the projects can benefit from it. Natalia, would you like to give us a little bit insight of which countries we have so far, and like how we're doing with like people wise?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to briefly show my screen, guys, so you could see a visual on it. All right. And let me know if you see my screen.
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, so, well, the only thing is I cannot. All right, there we go. So this is a global view of our participants who registered so far. We have 174 hackers who signed up. You know, as you can see, we're a truly global event. We have representatives from every single continent. We're even going to have a speaker from Antarctica who is to be revealed during the opening ceremony. So we're covering 6 continents. We, as you can see, we are really strong in North America, and we need more folks from Europe. So if there are any guys who are representing Europe here, we need to make a final push in the next couple of weeks. And that goes really for everyone to bring more people to this awesome event. So if you want to have, the details by country, it's a little bit of an eye chart here, but for those of you who are interested, you could see, the distribution this way with the numbers by the country. With a bulk of it coming from North America, and we also have participation from India, Belarus, Egypt, Pakistan, Australia, Bahamas, UK, and we have a couple of people or one person from many other countries around the world. So in the next couple of weeks, let's really focus on working with our communities and driving more signups and more participation. That's something that we're asking of you.
Yeah, more participation will actually bring us more chance to bring sponsors and the funds. So yeah, so this is, guys, it's kind of directly depend on how much money you're going to get in your prizes, of how many people we actually bring. So it's not vice versa. It's not more competition, but it's actually more money as well for everyone.
I can try focusing on Latin America and the Caribbean to try to boost those numbers up as well.
Awesome. Yes,
That's great.
thank you,
Yeah,
Lucia. Yes. Yes, that would be awesome.
Any questions, guys, on stats? Or I'm going to stop sharing my screen. 1, 2, 3.
That looks fantastic.
Some information to some friends in Brazil as well. Maybe they can help, I don't know, share with the community there.
Yes.
Not a lot of people would speak English, but some do. So.
Yeah, that's the problem also running an international event, because that's the language barrier. Yeah, so we unfortunately we rely more on the English speaking auditorium. Some of us are Russian speaking, some we have also ambassadors who can speak, Chinese, Mandarin, Cantonese. So that's something that we have also in stock. But yes, our main language is English, and our speeches will be in the English letters or English language.
Okay, guys, I need to comment on something, if you may.
Yes, please.
Hello. Okay.
Yes.
I will comment from a marketing scope. Actually, say that let's check the link that you have sent. I'm just like to comment on the content and the construction that it's wrote by.
Yes.
It's somehow it's like for a B2B business. It's not depending on emotions. You need people to raise funds, and it needs to be more emotional. It needs to be more humanized. Not like I'm a company and I am requesting from another company. It's like a B2B form, and I think it needs to be more emotional and more humanized. And also, actually, I don't like the visualizations that we use. For example, your background. It's somehow old. It's somehow not updated. It's somehow, from my point of view, it's not about the topic that we are talking about. It needs to be more clear. It needs to be more catchy. It needs to be more up to date.
Thank you, Jalal. This is very good comment, and we would like to work with you on that, like just to develop a little bit more on what's your recommendation as how we can improve this, our graphics and our text.
Content.
The
Yeah,
content,
that would be
yeah.
fantastic, Jalal, if you could work with our marketing team to help design something that is more appealing to the masses, I guess.
Yeah, I can work with my team too, and I can send you as something like testimonial or something for the content that we might see that it would be adaptable for something like that, and also the graphics, and also I think that we need another logo for something like that. It's so old logo, I think.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. So also Ashok is asking us the question. I have a question, guys. For the hack, we should work team after we should get a new idea. Okay, application, because All right, so so she's asking about the process of getting a new team, and this is a very good question, and I wanted to answer this question on this meeting as well, so people who watching our recording and live stream can also hear that. So the process of getting a team. So we are utilizing Discord channels to pitch the ideas for the team. So there you have a possibility first to approach admins and to create your own team channel. After you create your own team channel, you post a message there, what's your team and what your idea is about, and start acquiring people through channels looking for teammates. You can also post in the channel looking for a team when you if you just looking to join some team, or you look through channels in Discord. Like let me share my screen, because this is just speaking maybe will not do, and I will share the actual Discord. If you can see there, so we have a channels, right? So first of all, please feel free to use introductions channel to introduce yourself, right? And one of our representatives will get in touch with you right away on this. Also, the teams channel that I was talking about. So here you see these categories. We already have teams created. So these are people with ideas. They approach us and we create a team for them, and they post messages and gather in the teams there in these channels. So this is a very good tool. You see, you can also, if you're looking for a team, you can go inside these channels and see what they are about and join one of them, right? You can also introduce yourself in if you're looking for a team, and if you're looking for teammates, developers, designers to join your team, please feel free to text here. And if you need any help, or if you feel that you cannot find anybody, that nobody responding, please ping us and we will help you. All right, so on us, I mean admins. So you have here, you see there are admins, so we'll have more admins as well. There's server admin Volga that working with us as well. So she is also directing and helping you too in there in the Discord. Any questions about Discord? All
Why
right.
is it a dark gray background?
It's I think this is the standard, and it might be you might be able to change it for you how you see it.
I see.
Yes. All right. So we also have a community calls
I
chat.
can give a second reason why the default is dark. This is a platform that was developed by and for gamers. So it has a huge following of people that play games, and they'll put it up on a second monitor for their Quest team to talk privately while they're in a competition. And the games are dark, and to have a real bright screen next to it would make it hard to see the game.
There you go. There you go. That's why. Yes, so we also post our community calls in this channel. So you join one of them and pitch your idea. This is the best way for you to convey your message also to the team. We record all the our meetings and everything. And by the way, in order to go and see the recording, you can use website cryptochicks.ca and SOS Hack Live. So this URL you can go to, and you can see all the recordings of all previous all previous talks and community calls, and as well tutorials too. So and you can actually see what is playing right now. So you see us on the screen right now. You see, there you go. So for this CryptoChicksCA/SOS Hack Live, you can see all the recordings and everything that people ever said on our calls, and also what is playing right now. Instead of also joining Zoom, for example, you can go and watch it live in this URL. Okay, so I have more questions. All right, so still we submit work as an individuals. Yes, absolutely. And we have quite a bit of those. So the projects that are individuals and working by itself. So yeah, you don't have to have a team in order to do it. In terms of the submissions, I also get in this question of what is going to include in a submission. In a submission, basically, it's going to be links that you will create for us if you create the presentation. So like, for example, Google Slides or something like this for our judges and participants to see. So Google Slides link. Also, if you include any code into your submission, so the link to the code, like for example to GitHub, and also which we recommend to record maybe a video using Zoom or Loom or other free resource. So record the video of your presentation. So this video has to be no longer than 2 minutes. 2 minutes is the your limit for the video, because people will not watch videos longer than that. So 2-minute video, record that, and this will be your pitch to the judges and to participants to win. With your submission, you will also have to include the information like, for example, team name or the project name, or both. If you have a different, for example, one team can submit multiple projects. So this is something that you need to know, and also participants of your projects, because once your team win, we need to know who were participants and how, like if we need to manage the money division, or something like that, so we can also handle that. So
Okay, guys.
these are the.
I'm sorry for cutting you. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I just have a question.
Yes.
Why are we depending on the organic share? Why don't we create Facebook ads and Google ads and Instagram ads for reaching more people all over the world? Why don't we use ads? Why don't we use more and more posts talking about what we have done, what we are going to do, what are the planet-wide hackathon is aiming for, as in order to reaching more people and in order to raising more awareness about the whole event? Why are we depending only on the organic sharing?
We were using a Facebook ads, so what we found that they were not as effective, and we stopped it. So this organic
I
share.
think it's just about bad targeting.
Maybe that's.
I think it's just about bad thing, because I have worked on something like that for UAE for the last year for Planet Raising, and it was so effective. I think it's all about bad targeting, and I think that it's a very good chance, and it's a very good channel as Facebook, Instagram, and also Google Ads, and as well
Awesome, Jalal. Like, maybe take this conversation offline, and we going to
YouTube.
contact
The people that
you.
we need. Yeah. Hello.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just a little bit dropping off a little bit. So yes, I said like maybe let's take this. We all for it. Yes, we very interested. So let's talk about it more on how we can improve. We ran a Facebook ad, so I think that's the paid ad that we used at the very beginning, and unfortunately we didn't have that much traction with it. So we found that the organic traction brought us more people, like way more people than the Facebook.
No, it's the bright side of Facebook ads that we can detail target the people that we need to engage with something like that. Organic sharing, it's not about it depends on many other things that you need to know how people would see your post, what's the time. In Facebook ads, you can control everything. You can control the time, the number of times, the spending time, everything. It's in your hands.
Awesome. Let's try to do that as well. Thank you. All right. So the other idea that we're bringing here is to for our opening ceremony on May 29th, we would like to prepare maybe the whole community dance. So we put maybe something that very simple, like for example chicken dance that hopefully everyone know, and then we perform for ourselves and record it, and I think it's going to be fun and to kick off the event like this. What do you think, guys?
Supported.
I love chicken dance.
Decentralized dance party.
I like easy dance moves.
Yes, so that's something, yeah, I think we're going to be communicating that at the time. So we have so several times that we can do it. For example, we can do it on Friday, May 29th. We can do it on Saturday, May 30th. Like, what do you think? What would be best for you guys? Like, just maybe unmute your microphone and say, Saturday or Friday.
What time? Because your Friday might be my Saturday, so.
Yeah, so we're going to like for Saturday, we're going to have it on about like 9 a.m. Toronto time, which is 1 p.m. UTC.
Which is about 2 a.m.
No, not 2 a.m. for you, no.
1 a.m.
No, it's earlier. Because right now it's 11, so it's going to be 2 hours earlier than today.
I think you are plus
11 p.m. on
11
Saturday.
p.m. on Saturday night, yes, for example.
I'll be a little drunk, but that's fine.
Good time for chicken dance, Adriana.
All right, that works. I think that might work for the other Australians as well, not just me.
We can actually do it 2 times, right? So why not? We can do it on Friday and then on Saturday, and people who join us, both days. We can do it even 3 days, right? So whenever, if you cannot join first time, we can then do it, and then we combine all the recordings. So what do you think? Let's maybe do that. Okay, so this is one of the ideas that we're floating around, just to have a community, involved and going. And thank you so much for supporting us. So again, if you have any ideas, please unmute your microphone or type in the chat. If you have any questions, please feel free to do so as well. So right now we would like to move to the team pitches, and we have 2 people here that would like to present. We have I think Ashok, and we have Juliana. Juliana, why don't you go first with your presentation? Please keep it 2 minutes.
All right, sure. Hi again, everybody. Even though I'm smiling, but theme is very serious. Dramatically, there are more viruses than stars in the universe, and who knows that consequences are exponential number. So we wasn't ready. There are no any technology which could unite and help us to fight and continuously live and keep normal our human processes and life. I wish all have a free AI web, which will be the ethical machine learning, which can monetize people's personal information, as unicorns company now do, and cannot feed addictive behavior and mental health issue with the social format media, which cannot use for political disinformation or elections, and we can do that. So my solution and idea, that's a UNIVERS.AI. Let me share screen. Well,
we can see your screen.
Can you see?
Yes.
Okay. So I wanted to mention again that we were not ready for, and because there is no global technology which could help us at the moment and pass over all obstacles and problems we have compoundly. So urgent problem solving presents response is embodied innovative cognition UNIVERS.AI, which could be the solution for the COVID-19 humanity crisis by tackling the planet emergency individually in a very transparency way. I'm sorry, I'm not like media person and very rare doing some presentations, so a bit nervous. So please take that to your judge. So there is a universal graph algorithm. Basically, UNIVERS.AI is a new open decentralized operating source for truly global awarenesses and understanding of the P2P or any synergies like compounding fields system. It's a user controlling ecosystem for the 24/7 mutual interacting, mass distributing and storing collaborative, sustainable human life tool, which I can say outperform blockchain. There are no token and cryptocurrency, no any pressing no any pressure for connecting and following through, and everything connect with the desire and transparency, as I said. So all actions on cell desire consensus protocol. That consists, we can say that has two sides, personal profiles and systems, and global like projects and sectors over manifold embodied database networks, which visualized in a very easy way for any person with any kind of knowledge, intelligence, economic position, or wherever. So what we see now, people left along with the tragedy in the anxiety, uncertainty, and questions. Everybody every day have a million of questions, like if we look on personal case and how universe will help and give a solution for questions like, what do my symptoms mean? If I have COVID-19 or not? When should I be tested? How long I have been self-isolated? When is the finish of my quarantine? So, etc., etc., etc. And these questions, it's a billion of questions in a billion of peoples. There is no any way to continuously provide tracking and analyzing to give it personal strategy for people. So visual track and dynamic database of UNIVERS.AI could be this solution because it's universal and simplified MTL, like multitask system of system. Here I represent like some visual explanation of trackings, because it's going to be each pixel will compound information of each process, and the graph will be explain the time and position. Here it explains object tracking of the individual human process are presented in the form of informational visual nets again in interactive blocks, the content of which determines the timing parameter by location on the virtual space visual database and property by color. So that's pixel visual database streaming, dynamic streaming. That means that for person it will looks very easy and understandable, like for you now. Let's say you see red is beginner, violet is a final evaluation stage, and but for computer and for system on the top, that will be very complicated multitask analyzing tool, which will be able to connect any layers and dimensions of this. So if we move to second, functionality, big functionality of this, all these individual spaces, profiles, which continuously lead each person, could be analyzed and seen by huge organization and governments, medical human organization database. Web Universe is a remote crowd managing tool with the next function, individualizing, aggregating, I'm sorry, just a second. Because, yeah, like this. Sorry, I forgot that you also can see this. So what question UNIVERS.AI would answer for singularity compound view? How to create broad immunity for coronavirus and to control it? How make billions of vaccine doses? How to get vaccine out to every part of the world? How to do it quickly as possible and to most remote areas, and to provide managing of international travel continuously, how to distribute passes, medical care, etc. How can we cope if pandemic will not eradicate, as Dr. Anthony Fauci just commented. So that all continuously with the time could be seen, analyzed, and strategized on the UNIVERS.AI manifold visual database. Because probably everybody sees that even small maps like this, where people can see daily cases, struggling to open on apps, and because it's already several months, pandemic is growing. That's all not all works not very well, but that means that we will have more technical issue, and this is a small case, of course, because governments cannot distribute the money. Like here in Canada, for example, in a developed country, they just send money and want to return back after to analyze and find the faults and errors. So it means everything disturbed. We need something to be more sensitive and easy, useful for different kind of industries and governing levels. In the universe, as a web database, there are no constant or much fewer of them. That means it's all data inputting and interactive with the time. Because of universal unification, it's simplified and gives that possibility of millions operation passing through and displaying it for the people. The foundation of the compound construction of that virtual world is informational formation containing the totality of the known and still unknown properties of material individual information data in the complete absence of that data itself. That's how security works, because you cannot see the names, you cannot see personal information or health history, specific records just could, which could be used, in a like we see now again in monitoring this strategy for somebody by something, etc. So on Universe, this happens in terms of computer visual simulation. That's mean a way of connecting and recording historical process and to see some future strategy itself.
So Yelena, I think we have to stop on that because it was like way past 2 minutes. So if you just wrap it up, please do. Thank
Yes, sure. So I would say that UNIVERS.AI is basically reimagining harmony-seeking solidarity computation. It sounds very brave, I know, but I'm kind of introvert person. I've never using change and promote or something, but I know that this is a very easy and cheap solution, which could be mind change and could help from its starting to work. So please take attention, and I'm happy to share more.
Thank you, Leanne. Thank you very much. So we also have another person, is it Ashok, who wanted to, I think, to present her project. Before she does that, guys, can you please take time and post in the chat, like type in the chat your Discord ID, because we are recording who attended this meeting so we can update the voting power. So please go ahead. Sometime from the names, we cannot identify who you are from your registration form. So yes, please post in the chat your Discord ID so we can have a record of you being here. Thank you so much. And I need to see if Ashok is here. I cannot see her anymore. But she posted to us something in the chat. I saw that. So she posted, guys, my project is an idea that I haven't implemented yet because I was in another hackathon, and she won the first place. Yes. So it took all of her time. If this does not help you, so there's something that I cannot read now. But I had honor to organize it with you. All right, so this is, I honestly don't know what Ashok was saying in this message, but we hope to bring her back. Okay, Ashok, you here, right? Yes. Can you please speak if you can hear us?
Yes, I hear you.
Yes, great. Yes. Please go ahead. So do you have an idea that you would like to present, and you're looking for a team, or you just would like to submit your project by yourself?
I can't hear you. I don't know why. Hello?
Yes. Would you like to present the idea?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
I work for it.
Oh, okay. So you're working on it. Okay. So once you're ready, you will present. No problem with that. Okay,
Thank
guys.
you.
So yeah, no problem. No problem. Thank you so much. So anyone else would like to present an idea? You can just unmute your microphone and say so. All right. So
if Sarah wanted to present, no?
Sarah?
Hi, so I would like to introduce the coronavirus visualization team. So
awesome.
we are a group of high school and college students, and we are working to create visualizations of COVID-19 and the current situation. So I would like to ask, does anybody know people working on a COVID data science or data visualization projects or initiatives?
I see some similarities as Sandy, you have you seen probably my letter, Sarah? So that's kind of same project because it's a visualization of COVID-19 data and consequences processes. Because of with UNIVERS.AI, people can usually very easy see cases and epicenter of pandemic or categorization by sex or age or wherever. So it's we could potentially connect and see.
Yes, that would be awesome. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. So, and also just to wrap it up. So today we had
sorry.
Yes.
Could I also present my pitch in 2 minutes?
Oh, yes. You can have, yeah. Please do.
So my team, we're trying to find a way for people who have visited hotspots in Toronto first and internationally next, where they've actually visited a hotspot where they could have been infected, or they passed someone who later was diagnosed or was flagged as someone who would have been, possibly infected, for them to know, so that people could be warned about going to places in advance, and that if they've been to somewhere where the chances of being infected is high, they could go back and self-isolate. This is a measure that would be very useful until we have vaccinations and the issue is resolved. So this should help us be able to, go back about our activities and have more awareness as a community. And my solution is privacy preserving. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it on a blockchain or not, but it's very much privacy preserving. Thanks.
Thank you, Sina. Thank you. Anyone else, guys, who would like to present?
Yes, I'd like to present. I'm representing Team FACO, like I mentioned, which stands for the fight against coronavirus. We have 19 people from 4 continents, so a really international group. And for our project, we will have an app and website where a patient can note their symptoms, record their cough, breathing patterns, and heart rate. And then FACO kind of acts like an AI stethoscope. It uses machine learning technology to match signatures in these sounds to produce instant, highly accurate diagnosis backed by scientific research. And then after that, patients can then connect with nearby doctors over video call and chat to confirm their diagnosis, order essential medications from the pharmacy, and determine a care plan. So we really thought about this idea because nowadays, really the only way to confirm a diagnosis is to physically travel to a health professional, which can really potentially expose more people to disease. So this current model is really not effective and efficient in really flattening the curve. So this is where our team and Team Idea comes in. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Ruthie. Thank you so much. Anyone else, guys, who would like to present? And girls? Okay, I cannot hear anyone yet. So that's, yeah. So I think we should be wrapping up because we're already here for 1 hour. Thank you so much for joining. So as I said, we appreciate you sharing the information and input of how we can bring more people and more funds into the prize fund, and also more ideas on the moderation, so that, as I said, like if you didn't attend the beginning of the meeting, we are looking for panel ideas between our keynote speakers, Vitalik Ben Gorzel and Paul Brody. So the 2 themes that were chosen were digital communities or either longevity. So if you know any entertaining and knowledgeable moderators that we can connect to and bring into this panel, so let us know. Thank you so much for attending. I hope you also had the chance to enter your Discord ID in a chat so we can track you and add your voting power. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. And next will be sorry about that. So next workshop will be on Saturday at 8 a.m. on Saturday, May 23rd, 8 a.m. Toronto time, which is I don't know what time UTC, but please watch a Discord for the announcement. Thank you.
Thank you. Stay safe.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.